Hi everybody, Scott here. First, just want to say thank you very much for all the well wishes to Mary for her mum passing away. It meant a lot to her. So thank you very much for taking the time to write nice things about that. Right, so I'm slowly getting back into things, into the project. The one thing, major thing I did, I guess, was change the way I do my primer. After the advice of from Peter J. Mutley, I've got myself a load of zinc primer. Clearly the primer I was using, which was just a basic etch primer, but out of a rattle tin, wasn't really successful, so I've gone to the zinc primer. When I think about it, back in the old days, I'll say the old days, we used to use red oxide, and my dad used to call it red lead, which is obviously banned for obvious reasons. But I think that adds some similar properties as the galvanised primer, or the zinc primer, for the rust treating properties, which I think is basically a sacrificial element to the paint. So anyway, so I've bought a load of that zinc primer, which goes on really nice. I've got my oh, you can see the flange drilled for my wheel arch to go back in, so I'll be getting on with that. I basically spent last weekend going over and over and over again the rust treater with the phosphoric acid until I couldn't see any trace of anything that resembled brown at all. So in theory, everything under here, as far as I can tell, is rust free. And then put the zinc primer on, so hopefully with a bit of luck we'll at least have slowed it down considerably. Well, bugger, I managed to run out of gas, so I've got some way round. I'll just get the rest finished off when I got some gas. So I better clean that frame up, get the other side cut out, ready to go on that side, hey? Right guys, this is that pipework frame that goes inside the bonnet, around the bonnet, that it's got the hinges on. Pretty manky and nasty, as you can see, but it's quite nice, isn't it, that you get a chance to give them a good proper clean. Once the paint's off and it's down to bare metal, you've got nice fresh paint on this. It's never going to be any cleaner again, is it? So that's pretty cool. You know, I've been doing jobs like this that are quite mundane and stuff, but it does give you a chance to think. And one of the things that's changed for me since Christmas, we've been in a new office, and it's quite a bit further away from where I live. So I'm sort of away from home. I leave the door and leave the back door and come back to the back door, and it's about 12.5 hours gone. 13 hours, so this sort of cuts the spare time down by quite a bit. I'm not so inclined, certainly not so inclined to go out in the garage at night when I'm getting in that time I do, once I've had my supper. But the one thing I've noticed more than anything is my job's, like a lot of people's, is pretty stressful, and where I used to come in, I would come in the back door still wound up and stressed from work. Now I might take over an hour to get home, and the traffic is hideous. It's just, it's not far in miles, but it's you know, you're just tailed back all the time. There's no other ways around it. You've just got to sit in it. But it gives you a chance to calm down and this is paint stripper, by the way. Give you a chance to calm down, and I think Mary's noticed a difference. You know, I'm getting in the back door and I'm not still grumpy and whatever from work. So you've got to look at the pros and cons, haven't you, in all of these things. Where we live is a bit, it's pretty popular during the summer. It's only a few miles away from the beach and all that sort of thing, and down to the West Country, so it's like a main route down to Cornwall. I think they call it the London next to Trunk. But no, it's like I say, this does give you a chance to think a bit more. The only trouble is I don't get much time to watch videos at the moment. You know, but I don't know whether it's an age thing or what. I don't know, but I tend to get home and then end up having a seniors night.
And don't forget, the A303 is closed westbound again this weekend at Amesbury for roadworks. More than enough. Online, on digital radio.
So there you go. Do you know what? I was trying to work out how old that Black & Decker workmate is. I think they're absolutely awesome for anything odd shaped. And Mary bought me that the first Christmas when we had our first property, which was a 1-bedroom flat or apartment, and lots of firsts actually about that time. We needed I needed to do some DIY in the flat and the apartment, and she bought me that for Christmas. And the first job it actually did was Mary's first car was a 1985 Ford Fiesta XR2, and it had a head gasket go on it, and I cleaned the head up and ground the valves on that, the first job it did. Oh, crikey, it's a long time ago. The weird thing is, right, she had an I bought for her first car an 85 1.3 Austin Maestro. It had like 20,000, 30,000 miles on it, and was used by an old boy that eventually gave up driving. It was immaculate, you know, one of those sort of cars. But she hated it. She just said it was just too old-fashioned, and she really didn't like it. And so we found her this XR2, nice silver, sporty little number, and that was her first car. And now she's got a 1957 Austin A35, which she couldn't get any more old-fashioned. Well, you could, but you know what I mean. Anyway, that's pretty much totally cleaned up. It's just rust treatment now. So I did one of my senior nap things, and I was talking about that earlier. I went in at lunchtime, about 1:30 for a quick sandwich and cup of coffee and whatever, and must have gone to sleep and woke up about within 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Unbelievable, isn't it? Wasted a whole 3-4 hours. I don't know. I think that's old age, isn't it? Is it? Anyway, Mother's Day tomorrow, so there'll be nice meal in a pub with Mary for Mother's Day, and probably hopefully try and get to see my own mum. Bless her. Anyway, that's it for me today. Got to, it's not really warmed up today. It's still a couple of degrees over freezing. So anyway, I'm gonna get some rust treatment on this, and then get indoors and see if I can get some videos watched for a change. Alright guys, nice to see you. See you again. Bye bye.